Hey everybody, Mrs. Levitt here. Hey, we are going to be talking about number families today and how these particular number families relate to one another. Okay, so first, what I need you guys to do is go ahead and get out your ISNs. And once you get out your ISNs, draw kind of these four boxes that I have here on my computer screen. Okay, there's a really big box, and inside that box is a smaller box. And inside that box is another box, and inside that box is another box. So go ahead and start doing that. And you can pause the video if you need to, but go ahead and do that because we are going to talk about these number families with these boxes. Okay. So, in the very, very center box, we have counting numbers. Okay, those numbers, as you can see right there, that I wrote down right there, counting numbers are going to be numbers like that you count with. They're exactly what you think they are. So that's going to be starting with 1, going to 2, going on to 3, so on and so forth. You guys can count. I'm proud of you guys for that. So we're going to move on. That's all that counting numbers are. Okay. The next box out, okay, the next family that we're going to talk about are whole numbers. Whole numbers. Okay. And so those are going to be counting numbers. They're the exact same thing as counting numbers, except we start, instead of starting with 1, we start with 0. Okay, so it's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Okay. So for our whole numbers, they can include counting numbers, but not all counting numbers are going to include whole numbers because we added that 0 into that second box. Okay? All right. Awesome. So let me just get this little text guy right here. Okay. So the next box out, okay, is going to be our integers. This is going to be the integer family. Okay. So those integers are going to include not only the whole numbers, not only the counting numbers, but also we're going to add in negative numbers. Okay, so that's going to be like negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, but also it's going to include the whole number, so that means it's going to include 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Okay? Okay, so we have our integers, which include negative numbers as well as whole numbers. We have whole numbers, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. And then we have counting numbers, which is 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay? Seemingly simple enough. So this last box out here, that's going to be our rational number box. Okay, the rational numbers. Rational numbers. Okay. Now this one's a little bit trickier to kind of understand, but basically any number that you can write as a fraction is going to be a rational number. And I'm just going to write down some numbers down here. okay, that are rational numbers. So 1/2 would be a rational number. Let's see. 5/3. That's a rational number. -4 over 1. Also a rational number. Okay, so these numbers also include fractions. They also include improper fractions. And the other boxes below those, within those boxes, don't include that. So, okay, so we're just adding another tier into our number family. So we have rational numbers that include fractions and improper fractions. We have, then going back inside, we have integers, which include negative numbers and whole numbers. Then we have the whole number box, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. And then we have counting numbers on from there. Okay, so you may be asking yourself, hey, why do we need to know this? Why do I care about all these number families? These are just some terms that you're going to need to know for the next few problems. You may have, looking in the book at page, let's see, that's 587. For instance, example 1, you might have a problem that says graph the integers that are less than 4. So now you know, oh, what is an integer? That's a tricky sounding word. So now if you look right here, they gave you an example of that. Okay, they wrote out a number line, and then all of the integers that are less than 4, they put a little dot on those little numbers for the number line. So that shows you exactly what you need to know. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So go ahead and pause the video, and I want you to look at example 2 in your book. Go ahead and close your books and look at example 2. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. It says answer true or false. Okay. A, all whole numbers are integers, and B, all rational numbers are integers. Okay, go ahead and answer true or false on those. Pause the video, think about it, look at your handy dandy chart right there. Okay, and that's going to help you out. Okay. Okay, I'm hoping you guys closed your books and answered those by yourselves. Okay, we're going to go over the answers. Okay, A is true. Every whole number is included in the family of integers. Okay, so that means every single whole number that's 0, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, any whole number is also an integer. Okay, B is false. Although every integer is a rational number, it is not true that every rational number is an integer. Rational numbers such as 1/2 and 5/3 are not integers. Interesting fact. Okay, guys. So here's what I want you guys to do. I would like you guys to do the practice set right there. I'm showing it to you in your book. It is on 587. A, B, C, and D. And then also I would like you guys to do the even numbers for this lesson. So that's the practice set and the even numbers for this lesson. Okay? Awesome. If you have any questions, just let me know. I will be around. Just give me a email if you need to. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye.